Hi there everybody and welcome to Steve Plays Random Games, here with a different type of game that I've been playing normally. It is a strategy game, part of the Total War series. It's Medieval 2 Total War, and I have played this a hell of a lot in years gone by, along with Rome Total War. I played the first one of this, and that was good, but this, once Rome Total War came out and they brought everything properly 3D and everything was brilliant, then they announced Medieval 2 and they upped the game entirely. And it's absolutely fantastic. One thing I will show you is in the game, I will be going for large unit scales. I won't be restricting the camera. That's mainly because it makes for a little bit of a video. Audio sensitive, I have to turn some of them down actually. Go to about there. I will turn music down a wee bit. There we go. So let's we're going to start a grand campaign, and naturally, being English, we're going to play England. A long campaign, only vital info for the advice level, mainly because we know what we're doing. Campaign's going to be medium, but the battles are going to be set to very hard. No battle time limit, because you never know. Might take us a while, might have to plan something. Show the CPU moves. Might turn that off, depends on how we go. So basically, England, here's a bit of a background. So the objectives before we go into the background of England: hold 45 regions, including the Jerusalem region. That's kind of basic, really. So England, we're starting in 1080 AD. Having recently wrestled control England from the Saxons, many would expect the conquering Normans to be somewhat spent and weakened. However, the new rulers of England have swiftly replaced and improved the taxation system so as to replenish their coffers in quick time. Most importantly, William the Conqueror came with support of the Pope, as well as a mixed force of well-trained infantry, archers, heavy cavalry, and heavy cavalry. England's new masters have a modern approach to the art of warfare, Agincourt, and the will to utilise the country's rich resources to maximum effect. The English court may now speak French, but the Normans certainly don't consider their new conquest a French territory. This independence in England, plus proximity of Normandy to the other lands in the French monarchy, considered their own, makes France an immediate and obvious threat to deal with. The ever-stubborn Scottish also prevent the King of England from having uncontested control of the British Isles. Though they presently face trouble on the multiple fronts, the English are in rather a promising position. The Scots to the north are isolated from the rest of Europe, and should be easy to wear down without a strong ally from the mainland. The French royal forces are more than a match for the armies in Normandy, but they also have enough fronts to deal with right now that they are unlikely to be able to drive them from the continent anytime soon. Now, anyone who knows anything about English history, or basically ancient medieval English history, know that we had some of the best archers in the whole of the world. Battles like Agincourt and Crécy showed that off quite significantly. If you don't know what those battles are, go look them up. It shows off a lot, especially the Battle of Crécy as well, especially for the longbowmen. So strengths, we boast superior longbowmen and strong infantry, but as a counterpoint, we field weak cavalry. But I'm more of an infantry ground pounder myself. I do use cavalry every now and again, but not all the time. So let's start.
With the Norman conquest and a crowned king came the dawning of a new era for England. Nobles ordered the construction of mighty castles to fortify the realm. To rule this land is a birthright, but to control it requires the courage and skill few possess. It is a kingdom beset by enemies. The Scots press at its borders, the Vikings to the north, and the French separated by a mere channel of water. All of the country exists in a state of war, as even the common are called upon for duty.
Some of that's just bloody brutal.
In these times of total war, it rests on the shoulders of those who lead to ensure the kingdom does not fall into ruin.
What an intro. So, let's get her to load up. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Never a true word spoken. So, I am pretty damn decent at the whole battle thing. It's the country management I'm not amazing at. So, we start off this game with land in France. We currently hold Caen. We have an English army here full of peasants, possibly going to go attack Rennes. We've got London. Gotta love London. We've got a princess. Oh, hello, what's your name?
Daughter of the Crown.
Give me your name. Cecilia. Oh. And she's 25, we're going to have to sell her off somehow. Sell her off to the French. Become allies. Irony. We also have a factioner, Prince Rufus. Heir apparent as the next leader of his people, the man is already an individual of immense importance, talent for command, and a promising commander. We'll get more into this mercenary business as we go into battles. So that's Nottingham, and we also have with London, that's King William the Conqueror. And he has a lot of stats. Oh man. Cruel and cunning. Wow. So, we also have a couple of fleets as well. That's a rebel town. Might be worth actually trying to take that rebel town, but might give it a bit of time yet. One thing I do is I press space before moving. It ensures that you can move quite swiftly. Battle at Rennes. Right, let's go and get some diplomacy going with the French. Let's get a map information and trade rights, and we'll do the same. So it's a balanced offer. Let's make the offer.
Oui. Why not? You have
See?
a deal.
There we go. So
We are
basically
done now.
what we've done there is they can show us their map. Obviously not in real time, there is a fog of war, but we also got trade rights, which
Your Majesty.
you're going to need in this game. It's blatantly obvious. You need money.
Yes, sire.
You just basically
Yes, my liege.
need to continue. Oh, you go stand
Opening a
there.
new trade lane, my liege.
You need to
Ships ready.
get money in, so best way to do
My
it
lord.
is to
Oh dear.
go pander
Yes,
around in the
We'll drop
areas
anchor
and just
until morning,
sell off
sire.
your people. Right, so there's a Scottish diplomat up there. We haven't got any objectives, or have we? Let's have a look. Faction. No.
This scroll
Yeah,
enables
yeah.
you to view the
This can
state of
get annoying.
diplomatic
That's why I
relations.
turned it down. Pope, yes, because we're in the medieval times. There can be crusades, and boy, do they get annoying. So we have an English spy.
To spy on other factions.
Yeah.
Right click.
A spy, basically, if I send him into an army, if this is a rebel army, or another army of someone else, I can send him in to find out who or what they comprise of. In a town,
Sire.
if I send him in,
Watching from
oh,
the
watch the video first. This is new to Medieval 2. Wasn't in Rome. Oh, he's in the bush. Can he sneak past? Unsuspecting guard. Oh, uh-oh. 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 Oh no. I think I see something in there. Stab. And stab. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the first fatality of this campaign was Richard the Spy. Let's have a moment's silence for him, ladies and gentlemen. Poor fella. Well, we now don't know anything that happens in York. So, in the event of a siege, the settlement can hold out for 2 turns. Well, We're not going to let it hold out for 2 turns. Prince Rufus, you're going to go take York from the rebels. And we're going to assault. We currently have 2 peasant archers and some spear militia. That I don't feel is enough. So let's get some into the mercenaries. Now mercenaries are expensive and they also take a lot to maintain. I mean, that's just expensive. That's just mega expensive, but we can use them as meat shields, really. That's how I'm going to look at it. Right, we have the difference in the game. This is new to medieval as well. This wasn't in Rome. Was the difference between large towns and castles. Castles, as you'd expect, are military areas. So if I go into the build queue, if there's no leader involved, it goes to automatic. So we'll turn that off. In a military settlement, you can build military equipment, but you can also turn it back to a town if you're running out of money. You can't change the tax policy, so therefore it's like a lower income, but it's military. Whereas with the capital, remember, always set it to high tax rate, or very high. I'm going to say it to high, but notice it changes your population growth. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. Let's do land clearance and mines. And over in Caen, we're going to get a bowyer. Should we get a leather tanner? Yeah, let's get a leather tanner as well. That'll increase our armour of the units that retrain there. And we'll get a leather tanner there and a bowyer. Notice they take time and we only get the money deducted when we're going there. So if I send this army in against this town, they'll have a captain instead of a faction leader, and I'm willing to leave to do that. So it is an issue, but I have a feeling we can take these people. So one thing I'm going to do is build 2 rams and maintain the siege. So time to build is 2 turns, so we're going to have to wait for that one. So with the battle at York, we're going to go and assault. Game on. Battle deployment. So we're against Captain Nicholas, who has 517 men. Because they're rebels, sometimes they have pretty damn good units, but 9 times out of 10 they're not. And the command plays a role in as well. Prince Rufus, we have 557 men. So army strength is 4-1. Ooh, that's a bit of a weird one. If you have the right perk, you can do a night attack, but we're not going to do that. You can't let the AI do it, but nah, we're not doing that. We're going to fight nearly everyone on the map that we are allowed to. Mainly because sometimes with the AI, they can advantage, a 10-1 advantage, and the AI will make you lose. Ah, joy. And you gotta love the game about this quotes. This is same through all the Total War series. Right, let's hear our speech.
The time for battle has come. But it is not my way to send men into needless peril or throw lives away. Be assured, I will not ask any more of you than I would ask of myself. I ask only that you fight with honor and do not turn your back to the foe. Together, then, we will have victory, for such is to my taste and my custom in battle. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest Englishmen. They must all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters. And so, let's be at it. I would dine soon, and a battle gives me a goodly appetite. I trust you will all dine with me?
Inspirational words there from Rufus. So, what we're going to do now is notice that we can either wait or start the deployment. Now the problem is, it's misty and it's raining, so we can't use fire arrows. So we're going to wait and see if we get a better day. Oh, it's still raining. Come on. A fine day for a battle. Let's start the deployment. Now, there is an important thing to remember. Rebels, if you're fighting in an open battle, which this isn't, an open battle, if you're fighting rebels, they actually, if you beat them, end the battle right there. Pointless wasting lives, because rebels units disband straight away. In a city battle, or a siege battle, the defender is always fighting for their life, which is true because it's the last thing they're going to do. They can't run anywhere else. Excuse me. So what I've just done, easy way to select your units is Control I for your infantry, and then I group my infantry with G, and then going to press Control M for missile units. I'm going to stack them behind the lads. I'm also going to press S. Now S disables skirmish mode. Skirmish mode, if the enemy infantry were charging us and got to about here, these guys would fall back and then reset and fire again. But we don't want that. We don't want them to run away. I'm also going to group them together. Prince Rufus behind the line. There you go, son. Now let's have a look at our units. So we currently have here Spear Militia. Look at them fellas. And the beautiful thing about Medieval 2 is that not everyone's the same. Notice there's a bit of variety, different head caps, different things like that. That wasn't in Rome. Everyone was a clone in Rome. No need for the rhyme. And here we've got some Welsh spearmen. I'm going to send them in first, mainly because they're mercenaries. And look at our archers. Are they swearing at him? Look at him. Look at him right there. He's having a right go. And then more archers, and then we've got the knights. This is the general's bodyguard. The general in a battle, regardless if he's a captain or an actual general, is always in full plate and always looks different to his bodyguard. Now his bodyguard can increase and decrease over time, depending on what traits he has, but we're generally going to be leaving him here. We won't be advancing in the town with him. One thing I do like to do is press Control A, selects all your units, and also enable guard mode. That basically means they won't run after a unit if they actually run away from them. Also, another one is Control B for your siege units, but we're not there yet, so we'll get there eventually. So, we're going to start the battle. Let's see who they've got. Let's zoom into the town. So we've got some archer militias, some rebels, because they look like peasants. Look at the pitchforks, they look friggin' deadly. At least they have no cavalry. That's pretty useful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my archers up to here. And if you press space, that shows you where you're going to line up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to blockade this road. So this is the pain now. It's trying to get this to line up perfectly, and it can be an absolute arse. Right, so that's one guy there. Oh. And the one guy there. I'm also going to guard against them coming this left-hand side. But in fact, what I'm going to do is to set a waypoint. You can press and hold Shift, so we'll do that. We'll do that first. So we'll go there, and then we'll blockade this road off here. And we'll get them to run to that position as well. Press R for that one. That's the quick keybind. Move the general a tad closer, so he can preside over the oncoming battle. The lads look ready. I mean, look at them. They look prepared. So, archers are in position. Now, if you notice on the cursor, there's a little arrow that's gone up green. That basically shows your effective range of your archers. If I go any further, and I've got quite a bit of a range, so as soon as they get to about here, that's when these guys will start firing. Special command is F for fire arrows. We're going to enable that initially just to show you what it does. Right, so move the infantry in now. Let's run. The lads are getting ready. Oh, arrows have loosed. Straight in. Oh, not cool. Now they're highly inaccurate, so I'm going to turn fire arrows off. Press F for that. Look at them.
Our men are under attack.
Yeah,
we must act
well
now.
aware of that, sir. So you notice These lads are getting fired upon. It always takes a minute for the fire arrows or any special ability to deactivate. Oh, the general's running. Which way is he running? The lads are ready. Present. Get ready. Wait for it. Wait for it. Charge. Counter charge. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Very brutal. So much so. The lads are getting into a fight. We're going to push up. We're going to press the advantage. We'll go there. Let's have a look. I can't see the fellas. We're going to go there. How are you two doing? And defeat is almost a certainty. Well, guess what? Let's flank them. Let's follow these fellas in. I'm going to fire on their archers. Come on, lads. Run. Come on, Welshman. Oh, that's a lot of arrows going in. Oh dear. Bounce the foot. Only military for genius could lose this. Being flanked from the rear now. Oh dear. Oh dear. These lads are taking a bit of a pounding. Oh, there you go. In from the flank. Go. Charge, boys. Go on, lads. You can do it. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, that's not going well for him. Look at this fella. Oh, he withstood that. Oh no. From the flank. Oh no, he's dead. He's very dead. Right, let's keep this battle is getting bloody.
Our men are winning the battle.
Yeah.
If we continue like this, we will
now,
smash
notice the general
enemy.
is in this unit. Oh, he was. Don't know where he is. Maybe somewhere. How are these peasants winning? Come on, lads. Be better than this. Yes. How are you doing? You're doing well. How are the archers doing? Oh dear. Oh my god, look at the bodies! So, and archers and any missile unit do have ammunition, which can't be replenished, so you've got to
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Let's look at this. Oh, come on, lads. Oh, are they running? How are the Welsh doing? 69 people? 79? These guys are... Oh, they're still at 90. Well, a lad just lost his life there. This at the bottom right here, where I'm pointing with the cell, is number of prisoners you catch. It doesn't matter about rebels because you don't get to ransom them away. If they were, say, French in an open battle, you could ransom them away. But obviously, you can't do that. How are you guys doing? Come on, Welshman. Get into the fight. Don't just stand there. How are you guys doing? Yeah, 55, 82. Oh, he just died. There is friendly fire with
Our
the
men
archers.
are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
I'm going
we
to push
will
these fellas
smash
forward so we can engage these. So, come on, lads. Oh, we took a couple of hits back here. That's counter archer fire. Right. Now these guys won't form ranks now. They'll just stand in position and start firing. Start wailing on people. As soon as you start seeing these flags flash, that means the enemy, the unit is routing and has no morale to fight. So you gotta watch out for that.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press on and break the spirit of his army.
Oh, there's his unit. Oh look, we're capturing them like it's no tomorrow. It does look like you're killing them, yes, but you are actually capturing them. Alright, let's hit them on the flank. Let's go, boys. Now, there is a massive morale system in this game, that as soon as the general flees, people will break. They'll think, oh god, if the general's running away, I don't want to play this anymore. So it's always key to try and get the general, and likewise protect your own general as well. It might reach a point now where I'm going to bring Rufus in. I might just leave him. He can just sit back, relax, enjoy a glass of mead. A jug of mead, not a glass. Oh, look at this. This guy's fighting like a boss. Oh! Now there is kill moves. Look at him go. Oh my. That's brutal. The bloody Middle Ages, eh? So, right, let's send that there. If you do press backspace, it'll cancel an order and these guys will fire at will. Oh, look at how close those arrows are going. Oh, this is brutal. In fact, I'll press that now, and these guys will reselect a target. How are they doing? How are we doing, lads? I think we're doing okay. Let's charge them. In a siege battle, as soon as any unit gets into here that has been running away, it will instantly regain morale. So, and they will fight to the death in there. That's what the general unit on the left that was over here. I mean, just look at the dead bodies here. Wow, that's horrific. That's all that's left from his unit. I mean, he's probably thinking now, why did we rebel? Oh, God damn it. We could have been so happy here. Clearly not, because we're stabbing you really, really effectively. And peasants are coming. Now they're running. They're fleeing now. Let's charge, gentlemen. Let's turn guard mode off. Okay, gentlemen, you may charge. There is, if you have a look there, my men are exhausted, so they'll fight less efficiently. That's because they're about to run everywhere. But over a course of a battle, that can be quite a big thing. But that can't be helped. This is more of a grinding. I mean, just look at how many. They've not got so many people. Look how many bodies are back there. Oh, that's a good shot.
Much in our favor. Oh. If we remain true and steadfast,
there's so many people coming this way. Imagine just being stood there going, "Oh, I've got to fight these guys." Imagine being him right there, the peasant with a pitchfork, thinking, "Holy shit, I do not want to face these guys." I might run away, but then I realise I can't. Oh god, buildings. Now everything in this building, like we've got a. Let's see what we've got. You can hover over and find out what they've got. If you build it, it will appear on the map. So if you build a foundry or a blacksmithy, it will appear on the map. Clearly there is nothing of use here. Obviously you can build walls, hence the need for siege units. So trebuchets, battering rams, things like that. They are fun when you do end up with them. This battle's taking a while. The archers are nearly out of ammunition. Oh, here we go. This is it. Final battle. Final stand now. The lads are chasing us back to the town square. Engage, boys. There is not much. Let's have a look at the counter. We have lost 40% of our men, either dead or injured, and they've lost 94. Quite a high attrition rate, that. Oh dear. Peasants are coming with their pitchforks and sharpened turnips. Watch out for the sharpened turnips, boys. He probably got stabbed by a sharpened turnip there. Look at him reel. I don't like turnips. I really don't, sir. Come on. Oh, come on. Charge, boys. Lads from the back are thinking, we want to get in on this shit. We don't want to be called pansies. Oh, right. Oh, come on, lads. Right, Rufus is coming in. Let's bring the cavalry in. Rufus has thought, well, let's go and have a see. See what all the fuss is about. In fact, let's be an absolute dick and bring him in on the flank. Yeah. Right, hang on. So we need that to there. Double click to that. And we shall... Well, bring them to there. So, here come the cavalry. I trust these fellas have probably killed them all by then. Actually, they probably will have done. Come on, lads, hurry up. Right, you're going to charge the enemy general. We're going to watch. Come on. Get your lances down. Here we go. Gentlemen, charge. Oh, God.
By last! Our men no longer command the city.
Oh, dear. Now, cavalry in hand to hand.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, farewell, sir.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Now, in stationary combat, cavalry are not exceptional. This is where cavalry die. Come on, just kill the frigga. Oh, dear. Are they dead? Oh, there's one guy left. There is literally one guy stood there. Gentlemen. Here come the arrows. Oh, God. If he kills one of my guys now, I'm going to be incredibly pissed off. Although there's arrows coming in. You can hear our lads getting pounded by them. Come on, just kill him. There you go. Put him to the sword.
All of Christendom will be awed
Celebrate,
by
boys.
the victory
That
we
was
have
beautiful.
won here today.
Well done, lads. Excellent. So, clear victory there. We left no men remaining. So we came into the battle with 557 men. We lost 212, and we have 315 remaining. We do regain some through injuries. We killed 451 men, captured 65 as prisoners. So yeah, look at that. Let's have a look at detailed stats. So casualties healed. So you got what's that? I think that's friendly fire, the brackets. Bad boys, archers. Bad boys. So it's like we got 19 back off that, so that's not too bad. So we'll go to OK. Go back to the battle map. Oh, cannons. Ah, the early days of gunpowder. Fared thee well, sir. So we now take the town.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us. Victory!
Now we get a choice. To
These
occupy the
people
settlement
now
and leave the
kneel
populace as they
before us,
are.
my lord.
Sack the settlement to kill some of them. Or full on exterminate the town. Now, being as it is in England, I'm going to occupy the settlement. I'm going to be gracious. I'm going to be kind of kind. So yeah, fair in rule, gains 1 in chivalry. Winning first. Merciless actions on the battlefield has increased this man's aura of dread. And the enemy army has routed. Because they got thugged up. So we can retrain the Welsh spearmen. You always need to retrain people if you can. We're going to put up a basic wall. And York. I think I shall leave York as a town. And there is a Welsh city here, I think it's Carnarvon. We'll make that another castle, because there is a castle at Carnarvon in real life. So we got these guys at Reens, but we'll see that next episode. Hope you enjoyed this, something a little bit different, and I absolutely love these kind of games. So hopefully I'll be continuing this a lot further on. So, thanks for watching. Remember to like, favourite and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.